Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Trinity Baptist College, the home of the Eagles. Special game edition tonight as TBC takes on the Red Devils Basketball Academy here on this mid-December cool evening here on the west side of Jacksonville. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau, and as always, Dean Bureau, my son, is our cameraman here at Trinity Baptist College, and we're ready for NCCAA men's basketball between the Eagles and the Red Devils. Teams are out on the court. We'll tell you a little bit about each team as we get an opportunity. Keeping an eye on Marquise Duncanson, the senior for Coach John Jones, as he's closing in on his 1,000th career point. Duncanson needs 126 more points, and he has at least 18 games still remaining in his college career, and this ball game is underway, and the Eagles win the opening tip-off. Trinity Baptist College, no wins, 6 losses officially on the season, 0-1 in South Region competition. This is not a conference game for the Eagles, but that was D.W. Lewis getting Trinity Baptist on the board, and the Eagles take a quick 2-0 lead. The Red Devils were here on November 11th to play the Eagles junior varsity team. Won that ball game by 2 points, 83-81. TBC's Joel De Los Santos scored 36 points in that game, as you see the missed layup opportunity. And the Red Devils had a chance to tie up the score, came away empty. De Los Santos got 32 of those 36 points in a huge comeback effort by the JV Eagles back on November 11th. This is the varsity roster playing here tonight at Trinity Baptist College. Thank you to Coach John Jones and Coach Keith McClenny of Red Devil Academy for adding this game on and giving us the opportunity to bring leaders. That's Sam Battle getting on the board and making it a 4-0 ball game. Battle averages 5.8 points per game throughout the regular season competition so far here in 2019-20. Battle for the ball goes out of bounds, and it will stay with the Red Devils. Kendall Miles, wearing the number 1, will inbound. Kendall's making his first trip to Jacksonville, was unable to make it back in November, and we have contact and an offensive foul called against the Red Devils. That'll be Teron Huff with his first. That's the first foul of the ball game. Eagles will play Friday and Saturday at Johnson University of Florida in Kissimmee. On Friday, they're taking on the University of the Virgin Islands at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, and then they're back on the court Saturday afternoon at 4 p.m. against the University of the Bahamas. Those two teams will also each play Johnson University of Florida, South Region opponent of the Eagles. And those two teams, the Eagles and the Johnson Suns, will hook up a couple of times in 2020. That went off De Los Santos out of bounds. And the Red Devils trailing 4-0 have an opportunity now to get on the board. That is Miles at midcourt. Huff goes inside, feeds a man underneath, back outside to Miles. And a pull-up jumper off the backboard and the rim. A loose ball grabbed by Kenton Bibbs and a foul at midcourt. Before the shot, that one is on the floor. And we'll see which Red Devil gets called for the foul. That foul is called on Harold Montanez. First personal, second team foul. Montanez scored 10 points in that JV game back on November 11th. Good to meet Coach Keith McClenny. Once again, a very nice gentleman who leads these Red Devils. These are players looking for an opportunity to get on the college roster. As you saw, Kenton Bibbs power his way inside. And the Eagles lead 6-0. We saw what the Red Devils can do when they were here back in November. There's some talented basketball players on this court, and I've got a chance to meet a few of them earlier tonight. Very nice young men as well. Pass inside. Miles misses the layup, and the ball tipped off Sam Battle. Will stay with the Red Devils. Red Devil Academy, now the home of Josias Metellus, who started the season on the Trinity Baptist College Eagles roster, made the transfer, and is back on the court where his college career began just a couple of months ago. 6-0 Eagles, 16:45 left in the first half, and a shot up and no good. There was a jersey number change. We'll have to see who's wearing number 21 when we get an opportunity. De Los Santos takes the long pass, finds Battle at the top of the arc. He powers his way inside, and Sam Battle has scored 4 of the Eagles' 8 points, and the Eagles have scored the first 8 of the ballgame. 16-20, three-point shot in and out from Joshua Peters. I thought that one was going down. It looked terrific coming out of his hand. Hit inside the rim and just did not make it all the way through the cylinder. Jakari Randolph for 3 off the back of the rim. De Los Santos bats it up in the air and out of bounds. And it will be Red Devils ball. Coming up on the 16-minute mark here in the first pass, and that goes off the hands of Harold Montanez. And the Eagles, already leading by 8, have a chance to extend that lead to double digits. Battle will inbound to Kenton Bibbs, who is averaging 9.8 points per game. He is number 2 behind Marquise Duncanson at 14.5. Lewis lost control of the ball, but out of bounds goes Kendall Miles as he tried to come away with the steal. Eagles will keep possession. They will get a fresh 30 seconds because Miles had established possession. So Trinity will inbound right underneath the basket. That is Kenton Bibbs out near the Red Devils bench. He and De Los Santos play catch, pass inside, and a foul. That is the third team foul. Again, we have to find out who's wearing number 21 as there was a jersey number change. We'll get that information as soon as possible. Lewis from the corner, three-pointer is good. D.W. Lewis with 5 points, and the Eagles lead 11-0. Coming up on the 15-minute mark, and we have a whistle. And that's going to be a foul called against the Red Devils. I believe that was Harold Montanez. That is his second, and it is team foul number 4. Coach John D. Jones in his 8th year at the helm of Trinity Baptist College. He's out of Liberty University. And Mr. Keith McClenny, head coach of the Red Devil Academy. He is from North Carolina, Wilmington. You can read more about Red Devils Basketball Academy by going to reddevilsba.org. That's Red Devils, 2 Ds, BA.org. And, of course, Trinity Baptist College, TBCEagles.com. 2 officials over at the scorer's table. Now official number 3 makes his way over. They're speaking with Coach McClenny. Well, we told you about the upcoming games this coming weekend. That will close out the first semester of play here in 2019. Trinity Baptist will resume play on January 7th at Johnson & Wales University in Charlotte, North Carolina. Then on January 8th in Apex, North Carolina, the Eagles are at Blue Lights College. The next home game will be January 14th against the rivaled Eagles of Pensacola Christian College. That's a women's-men's doubleheader with the ladies tipping off at 6 p.m. and the gentlemen scheduled to follow at 8. Again, that is January 14th beginning at 6 p.m. That is a South Region matchup for both Eagles basketball teams, Eagles of Pensacola and Trinity Baptist College. Just past the 15-minute mark, TBC leads 11-0. Battle in the corner. Backs it outside. 3-point shot. That was Kenton Bibbs off the front of the rim. And the Red Devils come up with the ball as Teron Huff grabs a rebound off the court. 3-pointer for Peters off the back of the rim, and a great rebound by Sam Battle, getting over 2 opponents. Loose ball grabbed by Battle, and we will have an alternating possession. It is with the Red Devils as the Eagles won the opening tip, and this is the first jump ball called. 14:30 left to go in the first half. Trinity Baptist out to an 11-0 lead, but the Red Devils are inbounding right underneath their own basket. 3-point shot is up, and it is good. And again, some jersey number changes. number 2 with the basket, and the Red Devils are on the board. Hello to Jedediah Mayhawk and Lisa Randolph letting us know they're watching on the top chat here on a live feed. I love seeing who's watching and saying hello. Thanks for letting us know you're tuning in here on TBC Eagles. Ball stolen away by Miles. Miles trying to get around Bibbs, and Bibbs will be called for the reach-around foul. That is his first, and it is team foul number 1. So the Red Devils will inbound. As Kendall Miles back at midcourt. Pass inside and underneath. Rivera lost control of the ball. Kenton Bibbs tracks this one down. Feeds De Los Santos, who goes to the hole. Gets the layup to fall, and De Los Santos, who scored 36 against the Red Devils on November 11th, has his first score of the night, and the lead is back up to 10 at 13-3. 3-point shot, this one off the back of the rim, batted towards the scorer's table, and out of bounds. Miles got to the ball, but his foot hit the sideline as he tried to knock it back into play. So the Eagles will inbound over near their own bench. 13-3, Trinity Baptist leads. Kenton Bibbs at midcourt, relaying the signals from his coach. Parrish Hobdy, number 3, right by the Trinity Christian Academy logo. De Los Santos, a long NBA range 3, and he buries it. The swish gives De Los Santos 5, and the Eagles lead 16-3. Great start to the night for Trinity Baptist College. This is Huff around the right side, and he finds Miles at the top of the arc. And we have traveling called against Kendall Miles, and that'll give the Eagles back the ball. 12:33 left in the first half. Chris Pham heads over to the scorer's table. He will check in, and it will be Kenton Bibbs heading off. Jakari Randolph now heads over to the table. He'll check in along with Dwayne LeGrand. De Los Santos and Lewis will head off. Chris Pham walks the ball across midcourt, calls out the play. Randolph in battle, work it to the right side. Pham in the corner, backs it up top, hits battle, runs the baseline, a layup, reverse layup, off the glass, no good, and rebounded. Josh Peters brings it up court, and he's going to draw the foul. It's on the floor. Foul called on Parrish Hobdy. That will be his first. It is team foul number 2. Ball work to the inside, and it hits off the bottom of the backboard, but I believe Dwayne LeGrand got a hand on it first. So it is Red Devils ball with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Ball worked quickly to the left corner. Teron Huff, though, could not corral the pass, and the turnover gives the Eagles a chance to increase already a 13-point lead with 11:46 left in the first half and counting. Hobdy has his pass knocked away by Miles. Chris Pham, though, is able to beat Miles to the ball, work it back up court quickly. Randolph for 3. It's good. Jakari Randolph with the 3, and the Eagles lead 19-3. Red Devil Academy has played Johnson University of Florida a couple of times. 2 wins, 12 losses on the season, but some very close ball games. Coach Keith McClenny leading the Red Devil Academy. That ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Eagles. Now Travius Whitfield will head on to the court. Bounce pass to the baseline and a whistle right underneath the basket. Rivera stepped down of bounds, and that'll give the ball back to Trinity Baptist. "11 minutes left until halftime. Eagles off to a rip-roaring start, 19-3. Three-pointer from Hobdy off the rim. Rebounded off the floor. Red Devils looking to get back on the scoreboard. Loose ball knocked away by Pham. Hobdy feeds Randolph with the layup. Jakari Randolph now with 5. Trinity Baptist leads 21-3. Lisa Randolph liking what she sees from Jakari, who just put 5 points on the board, and we have a timeout, first of the night, called by Coach Keith McClenny. Red Devils will inbound. This is Devon Wiggins, who has a three-pointer for the Red Devil Academy. He's wearing number 2 and number 21, Ron Keese Davis. Thank you to the fans in the stands for their help. Coming up on the midway point of the first half. Wiggins drives it his way inside, but Chris Pham knocks the ball away. Coming up from behind is Gamelia Rivera. He feeds Huff. It goes all the way in and will draw the foul, and Huff will shoot 2. Foul is called on Dwayne LeGrand, his first. It's team foul number 3. And shooting 2 will be Teron Huff. First free throws of the night for either team. Number 1 from Huff hits off the front of the rim. Substitution for Coach McClenny. Kendall Miles and Harold Montanez will check back in. Josias Metellus and Gamalier Rivera will head off. Huff missed his first. Free throw number 2 is up and off the back of the rim and rebounded by Parrish Hobdy. Chris Pham across midcourt. Again, relaying signs to his offense. And the pass got away from Skylar Snook and stolen by Wiggins. Eagles trying to get the ball right back. And this loose ball grabbed by Kendall Miles. A long pass up court. And an easy layup for Teron Huff. He's on the board. Eagles leading 21-5. Skylar Snook takes the pass from Pham. Eagles work it to Whitfield. Turnaround jumper from the line off the front of the rim, and a nice rebound from Miles. Long pass up court, and a little bit high and out of the reach of Josh Peters. That will give the ball right back to Trinity. 9:10 left in the first half. 21-5 Eagles lead in case you're just joining us. Eagles work the ball around the perimeter, find Whitfield inside. That's Skylar Snook for 3, a little too strong, and up and over the backboard, and that's out of bounds. Eagles scored the first 11 points, now lead 21-5, and we have a whistle underneath. I believe that is Chris Pham, if I saw that correctly. That will be team foul number 4 against Trinity Baptist. That was Dwayne LeGrand, his second. Both teams have now committed 4 fouls in the first half. Teron Huff back at the line, nothing out of 2 so far. First of these 2 is up and a little bit short off the front of the rim, and the Eagles will send 5 new men onto the court. Sam Battle, Kenton Bibbs, D.W. Lewis, Jakari Randolph, and Joel De Los Santos all back on the court for Coach Jones. Free throw number 2 from Teron Huff. This one is good. Huff now with 3, and it's a 15-point lead for Trinity, 21-6. Lewis at the top of the arc, finds Randolph on the near side. Randolph gets around his defender, but a good job by Montanez to get back on top of the attacker. Battle finds Randolph from the corner for 3. It's good. Jakari Randolph has hit 2 3-pointers. That one makes it 24-6. He has a total of 8 points. De Los Santos almost came away with the pick. Man finds his way inside. Miles lost control of the ball, and that affected his shot. Kenton Bibbs rebounds, goes inside. An underhand layup, no good, and grabbed by Montanez. However, Bibbs was able to steal the ball right back and get the layup, and the Eagles have a 20-point lead with 7:40 left in the first half. That's a 2-point shot just inside the line and up and over the backboard out of the hands of Teron Huff. Red Devils brought a very nice crowd up from Daytona Beach up to Jacksonville. Glad to see you in attendance. Thanks for making the trip, especially on such short notice. Sam Battle over on the far side. Finds Randolph, who will bring it back near midcourt. Now Kenton Bibbs will set up. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Long 3 from Randolph. Yes! Jakari Randolph with a trio of 3s in the first half. 6:50 left on the clock. That is Peters. Finds a man outside. A 3-point shot from Montanez, a little too strong. Battle hits Bibbs. Pump fake, and he finds De Los Santos, who works it to Randolph. The hot hand so far, this one did not go. But Jakari Randolph has lit up the scoreboard here in the first half. Long 3-point shot and a swish from Josh Peters, his first score of the night. Eagles lead 29-9, 6:17 and counting. Long pass to Randolph, a bullet pass and a turnaround layup. Jakari Randolph, 13 points in this first half. And a timeout for Coach Keith McClenny. With the score, Trinity Baptist 31, Red Devil Academy 9, and we'll be back in just a minute. 6 minutes, 1 second left in the first half, and a big lead for the Eagles. Jakari Randolph already with a baker's dozen, 13 points. This is Miles, got control of the ball and gets the jump shot to go. First basket of the night for Kendall Miles. 20-point lead for Trinity Baptist, 31-11. Kenton Bibbs back at midcourt. Hunter Lang is now on the court for the Eagles. De Los Santos on the side, powers his way inside and draws the foul. 2 shots coming for Joel De Los Santos. Foul is called on Kendall Miles. That's his first and team foul number 5. First free throw attempts of the night for any Eagles player. Joel De Los Santos from the line so far this season, doing a terrific job. 77% so far from the free throw line. First of 2 is good. De Los Santos averages 7 points per game. Again, had that big 36-pointer against Red Devil. That was a JV game, so unofficial on the season stats, but still an outstanding performance. Here comes number 2. This one does not go off the front of the rim. Rebound, Red Devils. De Los Santos able to get the ball right back, work his way up court with the layup. Joel De Los Santos now with 8. Excellent move to the inside. Shot, however, does not go from Peters. Rebound, Kenton Bibbs. A long pass to Hunter Lang. He works it out to Randolph. Thought about the 3. Instead, fed Bibbs coming to the inside. Contact, no call. Shot does not go. Bibbs comes up from behind, strips the ball, gets the pass from De Los Santos. The layup. No, he feeds De Los Santos. A little razzle-dazzle play. And Joel De Los Santos now in double digits. An excellent play. Give Kenton Bibbs the assist. 36-11, Eagles lead. Great move to the inside from Devon Wiggins. That is 5 points. 4:20 left until halftime. Bibbs gets around his defender. Randolph again thought about the 3. Hit Hunter Lang just to the left of the lane. Lang turns around and fires. It does not go, and Ronquise Davis pulls down the rebound. Very quick transition up the court. Wiggins from the corner runs the baseline and gets the layup. That's 7 points, and a good job by the Eagles defense not to pick up the unnecessary foul. It is a 21-point lead for the Eagles, 36-15, 3:44 left and counting in the first half. Randolph, pump fake, feeds De Los Santos. Eagles work the ball back to the top. Lang inside the lane, 7 seconds to shoot. Big shot, deflected, but Hunter Lang with the rebound and the basket, and Hunter Lang is on the board. He scored 7 against the Red Devils back in November. That's his first score of the night. 3-pointer from the corner for Wiggins. It's good. That's his second 3, and a total of 10 points for Devon Wiggins. 38-18 right now, hitting the 3-minute mark of the first half. Randolph feeds De Los Santos back near midcourt and work to Randolph near the corner. 8 seconds to shoot. Lewis guarded heavily by Davis. De Los Santos with 1 second left. The ball is stolen away. Wiggins coast to coast. The layup draws the foul. That will be D.W. Lewis with his first. It's team foul number 5. And Devon Wiggins will head to the line for the first time tonight. Red Devils are 1 for 4 from the free throw line. First opportunity for Wiggins, and it's good. Substitutions for the Eagles. Kenton Bibbs, Dwayne LeGrand, and Chris Pham back onto the court. Check that, Parrish Hobdy in for Kenton Bibbs. Lewis and Lang also head off. Free throw number 2 is good, so Wiggins hits them both. He has an even dozen, and he's trailing only Jakari Randolph for the game high to this point. 38-20, 2:20 left in the half. Eagles lead by 18. LeGrand finds De Los Santos. Work to the outside. Hobdy moves to the lane, and a layup no good. LeGrand battling for the ball, pulled down by Hobdy. De Los Santos takes the pass, draws the foul, and gets the basket to go. Foul called on Kalo Hanna, his first. Team foul number 5. Count the basket, 12 points for De Los Santos. At the line with a chance at a three-point play. One for 2 just a couple of minutes ago. Free throw is good. Now De Los Santos has tied Randolph for the game lead to this point. Under 2 minutes left until halftime. The Eagles lead 41-20. Randolph on the defense, almost forced the turnover, but Miles is able to find teammate Hanna. Bounce pass inside, and the ball hit the baseline, and it's Eagles basketball. 1:38 left on the clock. Eagles will work the ball up court. Ball taken away by Miles. And Chris Pham is able to steal it right back. Long pass up court to Parrish Hobdy. And contact will draw the whistle. That's going to be an offensive foul against Parrish Hobdy. That is personal foul number 2 and team foul number 6. So both teams now in the 1-1 the rest of this first half, which has 1:15 left to go. Sam Battle at the table, ready to check in at the next stop in play. Ball nearly stolen, corralled by the Devils, kept inbounds in the corner by Wiggins. He moves his way inside and gets the basket to go, giving him 14. 41-22, under a minute left in the first half. And the ball stolen by Kalo Hanna. Hanna from the free throw line, it's good. His first score of the night. 17-point lead for Trinity Baptist, 33 seconds, and Coach Jones will call for the timeout. And the officials are going to check the scoreboard, make sure everything is correct. It reads 31.1 seconds left. Trinity Baptist leading 41-24. During the timeout, game clock was reset to 26 seconds. So the Eagles will inbound. Of course, shot clock now off. 26 seconds, matching the game clock. 41-24, Trinity Baptist leads. Chris Pham takes the pass, works it back to midcourt. 12 seconds to go. And if this one goes out of bounds, knocked away by Kalo Hanna. 9 seconds left, 8.6 to be a little bit more specific. Chris Pham will inbound, guarded by Kendall Miles. Battle takes the pass, and Chris Pham will draw the foul on the relay. Foul's called against Devon Wiggins, his first. Team foul number 7, so 1-1 shooting for Chris Pham. These are his first attempts of the night. Front end of the 1-1 is good. Chris Pham now on the board. 42-24, Eagles lead pending free throw number 2. 6.2 seconds remain. Free throw number 2 is good. Clock winding down. 4 seconds left. Miles a jump shot and the basket right before the buzzer. Kendall Miles hits the buzzer beater, giving him 4 for the night so far as we go into halftime with the score Trinity Baptist College 43, Red Devil Academy 26. 15-minute halftime. We'll be back in 12 minutes to recap the first half and get ready for more here on TBC Eagles. Stay with us. Welcome back to Trinity Gymnasium on the west side of Jacksonville. The Eagles lead 43-26, and as you see on the scoreboard, under a minute and a half left until we resume play with the second half. Hello to Marlon Randolph and Maritza Rivera cheering on the TBC Eagles. I'm Ray Bureau, Dean Bureau, our cameraman here at Trinity Baptist College. Devon Wiggins of the Red Devil Academy leads everybody with 14 points. Kendall Miles has 4. Joshua Peters has a 3-point shot. Teron Huff has 3 points, a deuce and a free throw. And Kalo Hanna has himself a basket as well. Kendall Miles hit that buzzer beater to end the first half. 26 the total for the Red Devil Academy. Trinity Baptist has 2 players tied with 13 points each. Jakari Randolph, 3 3-pointers and a pair of deuces. And Joel De Los Santos Jr. has gotten 13 points, scoring in each way possible, from the 3-point line, the free throw line, and inside the arc as well. Sam Battle and Kenton Bibbs each have 4 points. D.W. Lewis has 5. Chris Pham and Hunter Lang each with 2. That's a total of 43, assuming no mistakes. Nobody in any foul trouble. Parrish Hobdy and Dwayne LeGrand each have 2. Kenton Bibbs and D.W. Lewis with 1 each. And for the Devils, Harold Montanez and Devon Wiggins each have 2 points. Kendall Miles, Teron Huff, Ronquise Davis, Kalo Hanna each have 1 foul. So you're up to date as the second half is about to get underway. The Eagles lead by 17, 43-26. They scored the first 11 points of the ball game. At one point in the first half, led by 23, the Red Devils put on a very nice little run at the end of the first half. And again, that buzzer beater from Kendall Miles inside the 3-point arc. Bank shot off the glass. And Trinity Baptist will inbound as we start the second half. They won the opening tip. We had 1 jump ball alternating possession that went to the Devils. So Trinity Baptist will inbound, and the second half is getting underway. On the court will be Jakari Randolph, Sam Battle, Kenton Bibbs, D.W. Lewis, and Marquise Duncanson makes his first appearance on the court tonight. Eagles work the ball all the way up court without it hitting the floor. And Sam Battle gets the basket, his 3rd of the night. Teron Huff, Ronquise Davis, Harold Montanez, who just went inside and passed it outside to Josh Peters. And Kendall Miles all on the court for the Devils. That shot does not go, and a rebound for the Eagles. 45-26. Duncanson over near the bench. Told you earlier, he is 126 points shy of 1,000 for his career as he finishes up his 4th and final season. That one did not go. He has spent all 4 years here at Trinity Baptist College, and we are very glad he has. One of 2 seniors on the roster, Kenton Bibbs, also a senior here at TBC, his first season here at Trinity Baptist College. Ball was out of bounds. That's the reason for the stop-in play. Devils work the ball to the right side and back to the left. Peters passes inside to Davis, and we have a foul. Looks like this will be against the Eagles. Foul called on Jakari Randolph. That is his first. Team foul number 1 of the second half. Red Devils committed 9 in the first. Trinity Baptist 6. That one got away, and it was tipped out of bounds by Randolph, and it will stay with the Devils with 17 seconds on the clock. Trinity Baptist was 4 for 5 from the free throw line. Red Devil Academy 3 for 6. And we're going to have a violation on the inbound pass, and the Eagles are going to take possession, leading 45-26. Kendall Miles down at midcourt. He's all right. Gets back up. Heads back up on defense. Turnaround jumper for Lewis off the rim. And rebounded off the floor by Huff. met up with 3 Eagles at midcourt. Battle for the ball, and a jump ball possession will go to the Red Devil Academy. $19-point deficit for the Red Devils. A chance to try to cut that down a little bit. And Huff from the free throw line. The swish is good. He now has 5. 45-28. Still 18 minutes left to play. Well, in that JV game a month ago, it was the Eagles who came back from down big at halftime, 47-25. Ended up making that a 2-point game, and now the Red Devils are looking to do the same to Trinity Baptist. They trailed by 17 at halftime. Lewis takes the pass inside the paint. Block shot. Picked up by Josh Peters. He goes all the way for the layup. So Peters grabbed the loose ball, made his way all the way up to court, got the basket that makes it a 15-point game. Lewis inside draws the foul. Ronquise Davis and Harold Montanez were both there, and it will be called on Davis. That is his second. First team foul of the second half, and D.W. Lewis at the line for 2. 8 out of 14 on the season from the line is Lewis. First of 2 is good. Lewis now with 6 points, pending free throw number 2. Eagles now 5 out of 6 from the stripe. Number 2 is good. Puts the lead back up to 17, 47-30. Davis, jump shot off the rim, gets the bounce and the basket. That's the first basket of the night for Ronquise Davis. Eagles get it up court very quickly. Lewis with the spin move. Off the glass, gets his own rebound off the floor. Ball did not hit the rim, so the shot clock continues. It now says 12. Duncanson at midcourt. 8 seconds to shoot and a whistle. Foul called on Kendall Miles. That is team foul number 2, second on Miles, and Duncanson will inbound for Trinity Baptist. 20 seconds put on the shot clock after the foul. Bibbs at the corner. Eagles work the ball to Duncanson on the right side. 12 to shoot. Shot clock now under 10. Randolph to Bibbs to Battle. Back to Bibbs for 3. It is good. That one hit the rim, then the backboard, then the rim again, and dropped in. And Kenton Bibbs now has 7. Jump shot, 2-pointer from Huff. Does not go, and Lewis pulls down the rebound. Battle up the right side of the paint and draws the foul. Sam Battle will shoot 2. Foul, I believe, was called on Teron Huff. That is his second, and Sam Battle will shoot 2. First of 2 from Battle is good. Substitution will send Devon Wiggins back onto the court. Battle doing a good job at the line. He's now 12 for 17 on the season, right around 70%. Made the first. Number 2 is up and a little bit short, and pulled in by Rivera. Work back to the top of the arc. Great move by Huff. Lost control of the ball, however. Pulls it back. Works the left side of the paint and gets the layup. Excellent job by Teron Huff. He lost the ball, regained possession, and got the basket. Huff with the steal. Knocks it into the hands of Rivera. Takes the pass right back. Works his way up court very quickly. Pass to the corner. Huff takes the pass from underneath. Peters for three. It's off the front of the rim. Loose ball on the court. Picked up by the Eagles. Duncanson at midcourt. Finds Randolph wide open underneath. And Jakari Randolph with the layup. And the whistle because a man down on the other side of the court. That is Devon Wiggins. Might have hit his head on the court. He's going to get attended to by the trainer. And that'll cause a delay. And looks like he wants to stay on the court. Now talking with Coach Keith McClenny. Trainer came on the court, though, so he's going to have to come off for at least a short time. Ronquise Davis back on, in for Devon Wiggins. 53-34, Eagles lead. Red Devils will inbound after the basket from Jakari Randolph. Duncanson with a terrific bullet pass for the assist. And a reach-around foul by Jakari Randolph. That is his second and team foul number 2. Devon Wiggins already back onto the court. Davis heads off to make room. Traveling violation called against Peters, and that'll give the Eagles back possession. 15-13 left in regulation. Eagles 53, Red Devils 34. Kenton Bibbs up the left side across midcourt. Duncanson finds Battle all the way across the court. 12 to shoot. Pass inside to Battle. Spin move and the basket. Sam Battle with a fantastic move. 5 points in the second half. 9 overall. Eagles lead 55-34. 3-point shot from Huff does not go. Excellent rebound by Jakari Randolph. Randolph for three, off the front of the rim. Lewis pulls in the rebound. Bibbs wide open for three, no. Ball batted to Duncanson. Bounce pass to Randolph, work back outside. 10 seconds to shoot. Lewis, pump fake, pulls inside, the jumper, no. And a rebound pulled in by Wiggins. Three-pointer for Miles, off the rim, into the hands of Kenton Bibbs. Duncanson, pass, went astray, grabbed by Miles. Battle races for the ball, off his hands and out of bounds. And a substitution for the Devils, Kalo Hanna coming back onto the court. Timeout, Red Devils with the score. Trinity Baptist 55, Red Devil Academy 34. We'll be back in just a moment. .43 left to play. Trinity Baptist leads by 21, 55-34. Eagles led 43-26 at the half. Had some good action in the early portions of this second half. Long pass across the court to Hanna. Three-point shot. No basket. He stepped on the sideline. That's going out of bounds and over to the Eagles. Kenton Bibbs works his way up towards midcourt. Bibbs finds Duncanson. Tries to go inside and draws the foul. This one is on the floor. And a foul called on Teron Huff. So Eagles will inbound, 25 seconds on the shot clock. Bibbs finds Duncanson. Three-pointer is off the rim and over the backboard. So out of bounds, goes over to the Red Devils. Running the baseline and off the glass goes Rivera. Or check that, it was Kalo Hanna, and a traveling violation will give the ball back to the Red Devils. .56 left to play. Duncanson almost with the steal. It'll stay with the Devils. Three-pointer from Huff. No, pulls it back down, moves his way inside. That one does not go. It was halfway down. An excellent move by Huff. Looked like it was 2 points, but it came out, and Huff with the steal. Racing against Randolph to the basket, and Randolph made the wise decision to just give him what he earned. Huff now with 9. 55-36. Clock continues to run. 12:24 and counting. Battle inside the paint. Off the glass. No good. Ball batted around and out of bounds. Last touched by Kenton Bibbs. And a timeout for the Eagles with 12:11 left on the clock. Trinity Baptist leading 55-36. Jakari Randolph, the leading scorer at this point with 15 points. Devon Wiggins leads the Devils with 14. Joel De Los Santos has 13 for Trinity Baptist. Coming up on the 12-minute mark, it's 55-36, Eagles lead. Huff tries to get around his defender, and a whistle. It looks like we're going to have a foul called on Marquise Duncanson. That'll be his first. It is team foul number 3 of this second half. Well, the official did not indicate a foul. Scoreboard still says 2 team fouls. Try to verify that a little later. Shot clock still at 12, so no foul apparently. 4 seconds to shoot. That one will count if it goes. Josias Metellus with that attempt. And this one out of bounds. Randolph hit the floor pretty hard. Check that. De Los Santos, he's up. He's all right. Shot clock violation, and the Eagles take over. (55-36), 11.5 left to play. Ball batted up in the air and stolen. A long pass to Hanna. Very easy layup. That's his second score of the night. 55-38, Eagles lead. Great defense on the other end. Terrific pass, and Hanna the beneficiary. LeGrand goes up. Shot does not go. Duncanson with the rebound off the floor. Work to Duncanson. 3-point shot. It's good. That's his first basket of the night. 3 points for Duncanson. Now 123 points. Shy of career total of 1,000. 3-pointer from NBA range. Josh Peters. It's good. That's his third 3 of the night. He has a total of 9. It's 58-41. Eagles lead by 17 after the two teams trade threes. Bibbs guarded by Huff, finds Parrish Hobdy to the left side. Hobdy works his way inside, and a layup underneath is good. That's the first score of the night for Parrish Hobdy, a 19-point Eagles lead. Very fast transition up the court, and a whistle. That will be an offensive foul called against Josh Peters. That is his first. It is team foul number 6. Chris Pham in for Kenton Bibbs. Eagles take possession at the midway point of this second half, leading 60-41. Duncanson on the left side, feeds De Los Santos, works it around to Pham on the far side. Shot clock at 12. Pham backs it up near midcourt, looking for a good opportunity. 3 seconds. 3-pointer from Parrish Hobdy off the front of the rim. And a nice rebound by Josh Peters. Ball stripped away from Hobdy. Devils are able to keep possession. Back near midcourt. Chris Pham gets a hand on it, knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Devils basketball. Nice job of defense by the Eagles as Trey Whitfield heads back onto the court in favor of Kenton Bibbs. So check that, Parrish Hobdy heading off. So it's De Los Santos, Duncanson, Pham, LeGrand, and Whitfield for the Eagles. Hanna, Metellus, Peters, Wiggins, and Huff for the Red Devils. Duncanson on the left side. Long pass to Whitfield for 3 off the rim, right into the hands of Devon Wiggins. And we have a whistle. That might be Chris Pham with the foul. That is the correct call. Pham with his first. It's team foul number 3, and at the line for 2 will be Josh Peters. He has a trio of threes. These are his first free throw attempts, and number 1 is good. Peters now in double digits with 10. 60-42 pending the second free throw. Wastes no time and gets it to fall. He now has 11. 60-43, Eagles lead, 8:56 left in the ball game. Eagles led by 17 at the half. That's the margin at this moment, and a foul will be called against Trey Whitfield across the court. That is his first. It is team foul number 4. (8:16) and counting. 60-43, Eagles lead. They have kept it around that 17 to 19 point mark for the good portion of the last few minutes. Metellus outside, and the bounce pass back into Huff. Pull-up jumper, no good. Whitfield with the rebound. Under the 8-minute mark, 17-point lead for the Eagles. Bounce pass to LeGrand. De Los Santos takes the pass, pull up from the line, and basket is good. That's 15 for Joel De Los Santos. Lead is up to 19, 62-43. Power move inside from Kendall Miles for the basket, giving him 6. 17-point lead for Trinity Baptist. De Los Santos on the right side, works his way in, and that's going to be a foul for Kendall Miles. That is his third. That is team foul number 7, and 2 free throws for Joel De Los Santos Jr. 2 for 3 in the first half. First of 2 is good. De Los Santos came in at 77%. He is now 3 out of 4. And another one coming his way. This could make it 19-point ball game. Free throw number 2 is good. 17 points for Joel De Los Santos. Substitution, he will head off. Parrish Hobdy back onto the court. Excellent job by the freshman, Joel De Los Santos. 7:10 left in the ball game. Eagles 64, Red Devils 45. Three-pointer from the corner and buried from Josh Peters. That is his 4th of the night. He has 14. .645 and counting. Bounce pass to LeGrand. It got away. LeGrand keeps it in bounds. Finds Whitfield. Jump shot off the rim. No good. And a nice rebound by Kendall Miles. Long 3 is blocked. Kenton Bibbs with the block. Finds Pham all the way up the court. And a steal by Miles. Dwayne LeGrand and Kendall Miles both get hands on the ball. Possession arrow is with the Eagles. So Trinity Baptist will inbound. 27 seconds on the shot clock. Bibbs at midcourt. Work to the left side. Whitfield moves inside the paint, hits LeGrand, and traveling called on Dwayne LeGrand. D.W. Lewis in, and LeGrand will head off with 6 minutes and 5 seconds left. Eagles lead 64-48. At midcourt is Kendall Miles, guarded by Pham. Miles works his way inside, draws contact, and a foul. Chris Pham called for his second. That is team foul number 5. It's on the floor, so the Red Devils will inbound. Sam Battle in for Pham. And we have a timeout. This will be called by Coach Keith McClenny. With the score, Trinity 64, Red Devil Academy 48, 5:48 left to play. We'll be right back. .548 left to play, 64-48 Eagles lead. Assuming no mistakes, Coach McClenny has 3 fulls and a 30 remaining, and Coach Jones has all of his full timeouts and a 30 remaining in his repertoire. 20 seconds on the shot clock following the timeout. Inbound pass to Kendall Miles. And a blocking foul against Kenton Bibbs. That is his second. It is team foul number 6. So once the ball is inbounded, both teams will be in the 1-and-1 with 5:44 left to play. .20 seconds put back on the shot clock. Hobdy guarding Miles. Miles to the left side. Metellus almost lost the ball twice and was able to get it back each time. 3-pointer for Peters. It's good. That is his 5th of the night. 17 total points. 64-51. Trinity Baptist leads. Bibbs lost control of the ball. Picked up by Miles. He feeds Peters. Another 3. This one off the rim. Parrish Hobdy with the rebound. Quick transition up the court. Bibbs a layup. It's good. 9 points for Kenton Bibbs, 66-51. Eagles lead with the steal from Bibbs to the hole and the basket. Puts the lead back up to 17. Kenton Bibbs scoring 2 layups within the past few seconds, and he comes up from behind on defense. Montanez gets inside and a whistle. White 23 is the call. That is Trey Whitfield with his second. That is team foul number 7, so a 1-and-1 opportunity for Harold Montanez. First opportunity of the night. Duncanson back onto the court for the Eagles, along with Sam Battle. First free throw does not go, rebounded by Whitfield. Duncanson, Whitfield, Hobdy, Lewis, and Battle for Trinity Baptist. Huff, Metellus, Peters. As Whitfield shoots the 3, and it's good. Trey Whitfield, his first score of the night, and the Eagles lead by 20. Metellus fires the 3 off the front of the rim, rebound by Duncanson. Long pass up the court. Hobdy brings it back outside. Whitfield for 3. Rebound, Battle, and the layup. Sam Battle with 9 points. Make that 11. And a timeout with 3:52 left to play, and the Eagles leading 73-51. That is just a substitution after the basket, so no timeout charge to either coach. Clock running at 3:47. Huff all the way inside the paint and a terrific underhanded layup. That's 11 points for Teron Huff. 20-point Eagles lead. 3:35 left in the ball game. Duncanson at midcourt. Duncanson from the line. This one a little short and rebounded by Metellus. Quick transition. Peters finds Miles. Lost the ball momentarily. Got it right back. Loose ball picked up by Sam Battle. Long pass. Here's Lewis, a 6'7" freshman with the slam dunk. That ignites the crowd. And it gives the Eagles a 22-point lead with 3 minutes left. Duncanson almost with the steal. 1-on-2 goes Peters. That shot does not go. Rebound Lewis. Long pass up the court. That's Hobney for three. It's good. 5 points for Parrish Hobney, and the Eagles have opened up a 25-point lead. 2.5 left to play. Huff guarded by Hobney. To the right side, now double teamed as Battle comes on to the defensive front. Wiggins to the basket. Shot no good. Rebound. Second chance for Miles. He'll go to the line for two. So Kendall Miles will have his first opportunities from the free throw line. Foul is called on Lewis. That is his second. Each team has now committed 8 fouls. This is a 2-shot foul for Kendall Miles. Number 1 is good. He now has 7. Hunter Lang, Skylar Snook, Chris Brinson, and Chris Pham all onto the court for Coach Jones. Trey Whitfield will stay on as well. Kalo Hanna, Teron Huff, Devon Wiggins, Kendall Miles, and Harold Montanez on the court for the Red Devils. Al Huff heads off to the sideline. In his place will be Gamaliel Rivera. 2 minutes and 7 seconds left. 78-53, Trinity Baptist leads. Delay of game warning has been issued to the Red Devils. And a free throw is good. Miles hits them both. He has 8. It's 78-54, Eagles lead. Foul called on Pham for the push-off. That is his third. Offensive foul, so no free throws, but it is team foul number 9. One more will put the Red Devils in the double bonus. 1:52 and counting. Montanez guarded by Hunter Lang. Pass complete to Davis. Goes in the paint and draws the foul. It looks like Chris Brinson will get the call. No, it will be Skylar Snook. So that is a first on Snook. It's team foul number 10, so double bonus for Ronquise Davis. That is his first attempt of the night. It is a 2-shot foul as the Red Devils are in the double bonus. Free throw number 2 is good. Davis now with 3. Eagles lead 78-56, about a minute and a half left to play. Pham finds Brinson at the top of the arc. Brinson to the right side. Will they allow the basket? It is, looks like on the floor. And we'll see who gets the call. .112 left to play. And now the official is going to head to the sideline, give the call. Not sure what the conversation is. Push foul, I believe. Chris Brinson is headed to the line. That is team foul number 9 against the Red Devil Academy. So 1-1 for Chris Brinson. For Brinson, this will be his first free throw attempt of the season. De Los Santos at the table, ready to substitute in for Brinson should the free throw go through. 1:12 left to play. Eagles 78, Devils 56. Foul was called on Harold Montanez. That is his third. Brinson's free throw is good. So Chris Brinson on the board. 79-56 pending free throw number 2. It is up and it is in. So Brinson does his job. De Los Santos onto the court. Chris Brinson heads off. 1:12 left to play and the Eagles lead 80-56. Kalo Hanna to the left side of the paint and a whistle. That's 2 shots coming for the Red Devils. Kalo Hanna not yet shot at a free throw attempt tonight. First to 2 coming for Hanna. It is good. 5 points for Kalo Hanna pending free throw number 2. Second free throw in and out, rebound by Snook. Both teams in the double bonus for the final minute. Hunter Lang to the left side of the paint, works his way inside, spin move off the glass, it's good. 4 points for Hunter Lang, 42 seconds left, Eagles lead 82-57. Bounce pass to Rivera, shot off the rim, and rolls out of bounds. It's Eagles basketball with 33 seconds left. Chris Brinson in for De Los Santos. And we're going to have a timeout with 33.3 seconds remaining and the Eagles leading 82-57. Again, the Eagles this Friday and Saturday are playing at Johnson University of Florida in Kissimmee. That is the JU of Florida Christmas Classic. Friday afternoon, the Eagles will take on the University of the Virgin Islands at 4 p.m. Then on Saturday at 4, they will play the University of the Bahamas. If you go to livestream.com/JUFL, you should be able to see those 2 ball games. That's Johnson and University of Florida's live stream, livestream.com/JUFL. 82-57, 25-point lead for Trinity Baptist College. While we have a moment, I'm going to go ahead and name tonight's player of the game. Although not the leading scorer, he certainly got the Eagles off to a rip-roaring start. Tonight's player of the game, number 1, Jakari Randolph. Randolph with 15 points, 13 of those in the first half to help build that 17-point halftime lead for Trinity Baptist. Stands at 25 now as Whitfield goes inside, hits Brinson from the corner for 3, off the rim and rebounded by Ronquise Davis. 14 seconds left. Wiggins tries to go inside and he will shoot 2. Travis will be called on Trey Whitfield with the foul. And 2 free throws for Devon Wiggins. He has hit both of his attempts so far tonight. First of 2 is good. So Devon Wiggins now with 15 points. Number 2 is good. He is 4 for 4 on the night. 16 points and an 82-59 lead for the Eagles. As we have a timeout with 9.6 seconds remaining, and we'll be back in just a moment. .6 seconds remain. Whitfield will inbound for the Eagles. Pass to Pham. See if the Eagles in the backcourt. And a foul. That'll be Ronquise Davis with his 3rd. Double bonus for Trinity Baptist. That will send Chris Pham to the line for 2. He's 2 for 2 so far tonight. 4.6 seconds remain. Four Eagles back on defense. Pham at the line. First of 2 off the front of the rim. And free throw number 2 is good for Pham, so he'll finish the night with 3. Eagles lead at 83-59. 3 seconds left. Shot does not go, and that is the final score, with Trinity Baptist winning this one 83-59. Again, Jakari Randolph, tonight's player of the game, with 15 for Trinity Baptist College. Parrish Hobney 5, Kenton Bibbs 11, Chris Pham 3, D.W. Lewis 19, Joel De Los Santos Jr. ties for the game high with 17. Sam Battle 11, Hunter Lang 4, Trey Whitfield 3, and Chris Brinson 2. For the Devils, Kendall Miles 8, Joshua Peters ties with De Los Santos for the game high with 17. 11 for Teron Huff, Ronquise Davis 3, Kalo Hanna 5, and Devon Wiggins with 16. That'll do it for our broadcast for 2019. The next broadcast we will have will be on January 14th, when both the women and the men's teams take on Pensacola Christian College. Tuesday, January 14th, beginning at 6 p.m. For Coach John D. Jones, our cameraman, Dean Bureau, I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you from Trinity Baptist College.